Winter is coming, and if you know me at all, then you know that I absolutely despise being cold. And fun fact, every time pumpkin spice comes out, I get a little bit cranky. But here we are, mid-November, it's still 80 degrees outside, and I am loving every bit of it. But that doesn't change the fact that cold weather is coming. Here are the top 5 things that I recommend to every homeowner before it gets too cold out there. So let's get the easy ones out of the way first. The first thing you have to remember to do is wrap any outdoor spigots. Now, if you don't do this currently or you've gotten lucky in the past, head up to your local hardware store and pick up one of the covers. It's far easier than trying to do it in the middle of sleet with a towel and a piece of tape. Ask me how I know, right? Of course it happens when my husband was out of town. All of the hardware stores were sold out of these amazing contraptions that just kind of slide on and hook. And I was out there in the sleet, freezing cold, trying to wrap all of our pipes. Don't do that, it's miserable. Go now when nobody else is thinking about it. You'll get a great deal. You can buy them all, you can sell them for profit later. Send me a cut, okay? Number 2, don't forget to change your HVAC filter. I know it's something that as homeowners we're supposed to do very, very frequently. If you're like me, sometimes you forget because it's not top of your priority list, but it really does matter in the winter time. And the other thing, sometimes people have heat pumps, and if you have a heat pump, talk to your HVAC professional about whether it needs to be set to the emergency setting or not. Different scenarios dictate different situations, and so I'm not a professional in that environment. I do recommend you talk to one though. Now the third thing is actually something that's new to me for this year. We're building a house, and with that we put in a bunch of new landscaping. So I have some delicate plants. I have blueberry bushes, I have blackberry bushes, I have some brand new trees that haven't quite set their roots yet. All of those things need to be protected from this upcoming winter. And I was talking to my landscaper because I wanted to make sure that all this money didn't go to waste. I've never actually put in brand new landscaping across an entire property. And he recommended that instead of using towels, that I use a frost cloth. And the reason being is that towels actually can cause damage because they're heavier, and when they freeze, the plants underneath them sometimes don't do as well. Now, if you have a pool, number 4 is for you. Don't freeze your pool. There's a lot of different ways that it can go wrong. I'm gonna share one with you. The easiest way to not freeze your pool is to make sure that that pump is always running. There is a freeze protection mechanism on a lot of pools. If you don't have one, you can talk to your pool company about getting one installed. But I chose to override that freeze protection and I froze my pool. The way that I did it, don't do this, is I went to go clean the leaves out of the Polaris pump, and I was running late to work, and I didn't have time, couldn't get it to snap back together. My hands were so cold, things just weren't functioning properly. And so I decided, you know what, I'll deal with this after work. Famous last words, right? I came home from work and it was dark and it was cold. And as I mentioned to you, I don't like being cold. And I was like, you know what, I'll deal with you tomorrow. And so I went to bed and I woke up the next morning and I could stand on the water. Now, I don't know how thick that ice was on the top of the pool. I didn't really test it. I just kind of stepped on that first step. But yes, I in fact stood on the water of my pool. I froze my pool. Don't do that. I called my uncle because he owns a pool company. And first of all, he kind of told me I was an idiot, because I was. Don't do that. And then he walked me through how to slowly unfreeze the pool. Now, this is not professional advice. Please don't take this as professional advice. But what I had to do was I had to transition from cold water to lukewarm water to hot water. And I carefully had to carry these pots of water from my kitchen all the way out to where the pool equipment was. So in saving myself that nighttime of, I don't know, 10 minutes of closing the filter leaf catcher thing and not being cold, I instead spent hours running back and forth with pots of water from my kitchen. It's very costly. It's very painful. It's very frustrating. Don't do it. Now, if your house runs on propane like mine, this is for you. Don't run out of propane. If you have a fancy system, it's gonna have a little reading on it that sends an alert back to your propane company. It's kind of an autofill, and they see it gets low and then they come out. I chose not to pay for that fancy system because I didn't want to spend $60 for a subscription annually. You guys, $60 annually I didn't want to pay. Instead, I ran out of propane, which then resulted in an emergency service call that couldn't get to me that day. So I had to get a hotel for the night because I have multiple children. My husband was coming home that night. He does not like cold showers. He was not happy with me, so I had to get a hotel. It also happened to be over Thanksgiving break, so the hotel rates were through the roof, all because I didn't want to spend $60 on an auto alert feature back to the propane company. So if you're cheap like me and you don't want to do that, the workaround is you have to remember to go out and manually check the propane tank because it's very easy to read it. All you have to do is remember to read it. So this is your friendly reminder, go check your propane level, don't run out. It's very expensive when you do. And bonus tip, if you're a seller and you've already moved out of your home, these things are still important. It's easy to forget the house that you're no longer living in. Don't forget to check on these things because putting money into a home that you're no longer living in and you're trying to sell is not fun for anybody. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does make a difference. I'll see you in the next video.